Hi. I'm going to be doing a little explanation of this magical space that we've been able to come across and just tell you a little bit about it. So, we chose this space because it has 1 acre of land. One of the most important things we want to do is garden and learn how to grow our own food and fix things on our own, such as this swimming pool. What a blessing! We have this awesome swimming pool here. And it hasn't been used in many, many years. We inherited it like that. And we will be figuring out the steps to fixing it and getting it ready for swimming, which will just be in a couple months. So, one of our DIY projects. So, when I say DIY or doing something that we're doing by ourselves, what I mean is we're actually still learning from professionals. There's so many professionals in our communities that are all uniting and coming together to build together and learn together. And learning from these professionals is a way that we can show so many people who have such amazing skills that what they do really matters, and there's people who really want to learn from them and how we can live like them, learning how to do things on our own. So we'll be incorporating a lot of professionals and people who know how to do things already that make most of their living off of their projects for gardening and growing plants and different kinds of projects. And we're so lucky we have a finished shed here. The inside is finished. It has a heater, air, and AC unit, and it also has Wi-Fi. So it's like a little private spot. And it is 6 p.m., uh, close to mid-March, and the sun is setting back over there. So these are things we're going to be taking into consideration when we're deciding where to put the garden. And we're so blessed to have this bamboo forest right here. And we make different things out of bamboo, different kind of art, little tables, and we have a friend that makes flutes out of bamboo. So we're really blessed to have this bamboo. And it's so nice to have a little fire out here. This one's super safe because it stays away from the ground. And these little fires come in handy for things like our drum circles, where we have a lot of people outside playing music and drumming, and having the fire is just such a beautiful, it creates such a beautiful vibe, and it also keeps us warm, and we really enjoy it. Besides the swimming pool, we have a cold tub. This cold tub is for Wim Hof therapy. So many benefits of cold water plunging. Uh, they say can even heal depression, and sometimes can get a troubled mind out of the mind into the body, which is what we so often need to do. So this cold tub is really helpful for that, and it also represents the things that we want to include in this house for healing and introducing people to very simple ways to take care of themselves. And now we can follow up into the sunroom. And this is the sunroom. You're going to start to see our floor concept. I have researched and experienced that being on the floor is really important for the body. Not only does it support a minimalist lifestyle, but it helps you to switch positions. If you feel like your body needs to sit like this is an actual stretch. Just sitting on the floor with your legs out is a stretch. So I got all these pillows to just support people being able to roll around and create whatever kind of space they need for their body. Being an English teacher, I got a chance to talk to people from all around the world. And I remember one of my students from Saudi Arabia said, "Why is it that a lot of Americans have a difficulty getting up from the ground and standing up? In my country, my grandmother, 95 years old, sits on the ground and serves us tea and gets up very quick, up and down, 10, 20 times a day." And I realized it was true. us always being driving, sitting at an office desk, sofas, even our beds, what we think is comfort is actually hurting us. It's not support. It's not allowing us to support our own body. So you'll be seeing that more through the rest of the house as this floor concept. And a couple other cool things in this sunroom. This device is for decompression of the spine. You know, we're always looking down and crunched up, and gravity is pushing on our body down. This machine allows us to go upside down so we can give our spine a chance to stretch out the way it should be. And I have another cool little exercise tool here. It's for abs. Woo! And some instruments. Part of that drum circle I was telling you about. Tons of instruments in here. And so yeah, there's kind of a million things in here, but that represents what we do. And here are some more instruments. We're very into meditative sounds and healing. And so yeah, that's a little bit of what we have in here. And now we're going to go into what we call the meditation room, which was recently our jamming room. And we have our music equipment here, and more of the floor seating I was telling you about, such as this corner here. And these are just cushions from an old sofa. And instead of throwing away the whole sofa, we got rid of the frame, which, as I was explaining, you don't need. And we have these big pillows here. We threw them in the dryer on high heat to disinfect them, and they're brand new at that point, because the high heat will take things that will clean things, like I was saying, disinfecting. And so all these pillows that you see here in this space allow us to create ways to lay on the floor. We have yoga mats too, and like I was saying, more of a floor concept to allow for the body to stretch. And we have a library here. A lot of interesting books. I would say it's a mix of the mind and the spirit and the body, and the connection between mind, body, and spirit. Here I have a microphone. This microphone represents how we like to share the voices in the community. So expression is so important. Podcasts, music, spoken word, poetry. That's what this microphone is here for. I have some more instruments here. And you can see on the wall is the Flower of Life art by Katie Touye. And some drums, as well as a synthesizer. And we have many more instruments, but that's what we have in here for now. So now we're gonna go check out the rest of the house. We installed this door, by the way, to keep the heat enclosed in each space and block off some of the sound, because the sound really carries in here. And here we have a picture of Guan Yin, and it's from Thailand. And we have some furry friends. And you'll start to see all the little decorations we have on the wall, like this waterfall scene. We're trying to create as much of a relaxing nature meditative vibe and a lot of positive affirmations you'll end up finding in this space, such as the one over here in the corner. Kindness is magic. And here we have more self-love. And we have another really cool quote right over here on the wall. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And it's also similar to this one. Smooth seas never made a skilled sailor. So the theme in here is a lot of love and light. The theme is love and light, but also acknowledging that we go through struggles and difficulties, but that's part of life. So we use that to give us strength and to learn from that, which is why we have some duality themes in this space. And here we have the moon phase calendar for 2023. And another sweet poster. Friends are like angels without any wings, blessing our lives with the most precious things. And here's another positive affirmation corner. Self-love, happiness. Believe there is magic all around you. Grow through what you go through. And a cool hallway spot here. We have this picture on the wall, more art vibes. And then we have bedrooms here, which are private bedrooms, so we will not go in there. And a bathroom here, which we also don't need to go in there. And let's go check out the rest of the house. Here's the kitchen. It's pretty cool because it's kind of open. And we have enough space for what we need. And there's a door that goes to the backyard where we started this video. And washer and dryer. Everything's very convenient in here. And then we'll go check the upstairs. Check out the upstairs space. So this is just an open space here. Kind of like a stage vibe over here. When people come over and we do music and gatherings and different kind of meetings for different passions and interests that we have, and friends travel from far away, they can bring their sleeping bag, or we'll set them up with a comfortable way to sleep up here. And I'll show you over here. You can stay there. There's a room up here. And so we'll come check out this room. So here we go. Upstairs room. Once again, floor concept. Sleeping close to the ground, getting the grounding in, stretching your body. More of what I was telling you. My back feels so much better ever since I've been sleeping on the floor. There is still a mat on the floor, but it's not as soft as a mattress that you would just sink into. So that's more of that floor theme I was telling you about. And here's some more wall art. And the room is not done yet. And I decided to set up a projector. And there it is. It's so simple. It's just a screen. And I heard that it's better for the eyes to have light projected on the wall or on a white cloth rather than watching screens, since we know so much of our life is just overwhelmed with screens. So if we're going to watch something, reducing any kind of damage on the eyes by having light projected onto a wall rather than screens is healthy. And I just put some nails in the wall, and so this just comes right down. It's really easy. And so yeah, I put nails in the ground. This has metal pieces, and then I just get rid of it, and then if I want to watch something, I put it up, so you're not stuck with like huge big bulky TVs or things in the way. And so, yeah, that's another way that we get to enjoy kind of the best of the modern world within also leaving more space and not having as much stuff in the way.